Hello there, Philip Robertson, and I'm again with Terry Ryder from hotspotting.com.au. Terry, we talked about our upcoming webinar on the Rentvestor. Tell me what you think is the Rentvestor. I know it's a term that you, in fact, told me about, and what you're seeing, I guess, socially now. We've got a real changing of the guard and attitudes with the new generation coming through.
The Rentvestor has become a real force in the property market, and what it means is that traditionally young buyers, their first property purchase was their first home. That's the great Australian dream, as they keep referring to it, and typically you go out to the suburbs and buy a humble house on a block of land, something you could afford. But today's young adults, the millennials, they're making different choices to the ones made by their parents and grandparents. They want lifestyle. They can't afford to buy in the areas they want to live, so their choice is, we're going to rent in maybe an inner city suburb that's got the cafe culture and the lifestyle, and our first property purchase is going to be an investment property.
Okay.
So we've coined the phrase Rentvestors to cover that, and they're becoming a big force. That they're rising in terms of the percentage of in the finance figures that are published every month by the Australian Bureau of Statistics shows that the Rentvestors are rising as a force in the market.
Yep, and I think one of the things you and I spoke about over breakfast today was, if you had $1 million, what would you do? Would you go and buy the big house, or would you potentially go and buy 3 investment properties in a regional area?
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I believe diversity is a very important word in property investment. Diversity in the economy of the place where you're buying, but diversity in your portfolio. So I'd rather, if I had $1 million to spend, I'd rather buy 3 properties around 3 or 350,000 in good, strong regional areas, or maybe smaller capital cities, than one big property. Because that's putting all your eggs in one financial basket, and that creates risk. And the idea, one of the ideas of property investing, good property investing, is to minimise your risk.
Absolutely, absolutely. There you have it. Terry's view on the Rentvestor. I think it's a very strong market and certainly a trend, and we'll be talking about that in our upcoming webinar of the same name. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now.